Feber, President of the Student Council, and I'll be your MC for this evening. On behalf of the graduating class of 1992, I would like to welcome all of you here. We will start this evening with Grace, followed by a toast to the Queen. I now call upon Stacey Stadnick, who will say the grace.
Thank you, God, for bringing us together for the breaking of the bread. It is the only appropriate way to show our once-in-a-lifetime celebration with those who made it possible. Thank you to the parents, families, teachers, organizers, and friends for making this event so special, and to the Victoria Inn for preparing the meal we are about to sit down to. Bless our meal, Lord, and thank you for making this so plentiful. Amen.
Thank you, Stacey. Kevin will now say the toast to the Queen.
All right. Wasn't really prepared for this because I didn't realize I was doing it until I looked down at my placemat and see my name there. But let's like to make a toast to the Queen.
At this time, I would like to introduce the head table. We have here the superintendent of the Flin School Division, Mr. Dan Regan. Vice Chair of the Flin School Board, Mr. Brent Lethbridge and Mrs. Lethbridge. Our guest speaker for later this evening at the convocations, Mr. Smalley and Mrs. Smalley. And last but not least, Principal of Hapnot Collegiate, Mr. Glenn Smith and Mrs. Smith. Marcia Black will now give a toast to the staff.
Okay, we'd like to take this time to thank the staff at Hapnot Collegiate for putting up with us for the past 4 years. I know it hasn't been easy, but they've done a super job. They've taught us a lot and stuck with us when we really needed them, and I'd like to take this time to show our appreciation and our heartfelt thanks. Thank you.
For a toast to the students, I would like to introduce my grade 12 English teacher, Mrs. Heather Litwin.
It is an honor to be here tonight and share this rite of passage with 134 of the best from Flin Flon, Creighton, and Denair Beach. Thank you, graduates, for giving me the privilege of delivering this toast to you. It is each of you with your individuality, sparks of wit and humor, energy and enthusiasm that keeps teachers coming back for more every September. You have been an exceptionally special grade 12 class. I thank you for your many talents. To Bob Steedman for his fabulous rendition of Hamlet via the Caveman comic strip. To Corey Lane for saying that he believed I would be happy if classes were 10 hours long. To Aaron Payton and Richard Mason for reciting one of Hamlet's soliloquies in unison. To Hilary Feber for getting the hiccups in class and putting a smile on everyone's face. To Kelly Eastman for his laugh and lighthearted attitude. To Rhonda Crisp for her determination. To John Prasad Singh, Dave Kiner, Aaron Long, Tim DeBray, and Travis Peters for bringing laughter into the classroom. To Laurie Coles for her talented performance last year in the drama production for Making Me Cry. To Cass Jeffrey, Hilary Feber, and Leanne LaCapellan, and all the rest of the independent thinkers out there for contributing ideas and insights to our classes. To Romel Soltis, Darla Mickelson, Chris Adel, Tracy Paulmeyer, Jody Lyle, and so many more of you for giving everything your best effort. To Tara Good for her quiet and calm organizational skills demonstrated throughout her year as president of the grad committee. To Corey Norman for the superlative effort and inspiration he gave his fellow students on his creative short story, Paralleling East of Eden. To Alexandria Zelke for her talents in writing and her daring to bungee jump. To Sherry Fox for her ability to enjoy center stage and for her ambitions. To all of you for your unique qualities that remind us that students come first, subject material second. If your teachers could include something intangible in your grad packs tonight, perhaps it would be the 3 R's. I'm not speaking of reading, writing, and arithmetic, which you have already, and hopefully can spell them without starting all of them with the letter R. I'm referring instead to these 3 words: remember, recognize, and resiliency. Remember your many accomplishments over the past 12 years, academic and extracurricular, and the support you have been given. Remember that you can do anything if you are 100% committed to it. Recognize the admirable characteristics in those around you and in yourself. Forgive the human frailty in everyone and hang on to that gift of the young to see the good in others. Resiliency. This is the ability to recover strength, spirits, and good humor quickly in reaction to a setback, frustration, or crisis. When you feel that you have failed, stop and reevaluate. It's not whether you fail or not that matters. It's your ability to change, adapt, and move on that makes the difference. And now, would the teachers please rise and join me in a toast to the class of '92. All the best to you tonight and always. To the grads.
I would now like to present Karen Dohan, who will give a toast to the parents.
I'd like to say how good of a job that you've done. And even though you think that we don't appreciate you, we really do, and we love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. This next person has done a tremendous amount of work this evening to bring us all here this evening. The president of the grad committee, Tara Good.
Well, as most of my friends know, I'm not very comfortable standing up here in front of a lot of people. But told myself all day, I think I can, and here I am. Well, I'm standing here for a good reason today, to pay tribute to all my friends, the graduates. It's hard to believe we're already graduating. This is our high school graduation, and it's here already. If you're anything like me, your adrenaline has been pumped up all day really bad. Well, I just like to say you guys did a really, really good job, and the best is yet to come. A toast to all the grads for their accomplishments and hard work to make this year a success. It's been the greatest. Thanks.
First award is the Bill Schaefer Award, the former principal of Hapnot Collegiate, and it recognizes leadership in Hapnot student government, and it is presented annually to the student council president, and this year it gives me a great deal of pleasure to present it to Hillary. Hillary?
I would now like to call up Andre Kramer, our German exchange student, to accept a token of recognition from all the students at Hapnot.
The atmosphere at the Hapnot school has been right on the whole year. At this point, I want to thank you, the teachers I had classes with, who were very understanding, and also to the rest of the staff, and of course to Mr. Mills and to Mr. Smith, and of course to all my buddies of school, at school, even when some still bug me about my German accent, which I can't understand because I was sure I was a genuine Canadian by now, but I guess I have to practice for now.
Upon it, I've got to say there are a lot of different things that faced the graduating students of 1992 than faced me in 1965. In 1965, we were pretty happy to finish high school, but it didn't really matter a lot. We had two options. We had the option of going to work. We could go right into industry. We could get ourselves a good job, and we could be set for life, because we knew that's the way the world was. We could go to university. We could take a few courses. We could have a good time. We could graduate, and then we could go out into a profession of our choice, because those were the options that were there for us at the time. Today's grads don't have the same luxuries. They don't have the same opportunities. We do know that the world is changing, and as we take a look at the changing world, there are a number of different things that confront the 134 young students that we have graduating here today. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a conference, and a speaker there had a saying which I really feel reflects what faces people today. He was talking about change, and we do know that the world is changing. He said, in times of change, the learner will inherit the world, while the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped for a world that no longer exists. And I'd like you to think about that for a minute, because I think it very clearly identifies what is facing us as a society, and certainly the young people that are coming out into the workforce today. I think my message here is very clear. Lifelong learning is essential. It is absolutely essential. This is just the start. My hope is that through the last 12 years, through our school system, through the support of your parents, through the support of your community, that we have given you the skills, the energies, and the desires that are necessary for you to make the necessary changes that will confront you in this exciting world that is before us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Reagan. I believe Mr. Lethbridge would like to say a few words.
Well, it's a very exciting evening here tonight. As I was walking in, I was looking around, and I could see all the grads, they all look so clean and well-dressed and vigorous. I see excited parents, and I see very proud teachers out there. Indeed, everybody here is very proud of what's happening in our community. I was thinking that tonight is the end of a 13-year journey for these students. It's a culmination of effort, and everyone puts in their part. The students, the teachers, the parents, the friends, the relatives, all contribute, all prepare the grads for the world that's out there before us right now. I just wanted to say it's a jungle out there, but you're ready, and you can do it. So on behalf of the Flin School Division, I wish the 92 grads the very best.
Thank you, Mr. Lethbridge. Mr. Smith will now make the principal's valedictory address.
The little parade at noon today, I think, just probably signifies the way I hope all of the grads can live the rest of their life. And that's full force, a lot of fun. And that's what was going on at noon today. In fact, to the point where I was a little nervous about the driving, but I see that there are no scraped up grads here, so they must have made out all right. And 134 graduates is the largest class, we think, in Hapnot's history. So there's something that you're a part of this year, and that is that you are the biggest. We set up for 608, we thought. Well, we thought we had 585 people, so we set up for 608 people. And I see somebody scrambling around putting up some more tables at the end. So either somebody snuck in with extra tickets or tickets we didn't have or we couldn't count or whatever. But just fantastic that I don't know if we could have packed very many more people in here. And I guess the point I have here is that we were served tonight by ladies and a gentleman that were just the beginning of what grads are going to see tonight, and that's volunteerism. And if you take anything away from tonight, I'd like you to, as grads, because you're going to be excited about this evening, take a look around at what's going to happen for the rest of this evening. A lot of people took some time out of their day today to come and make sure that you had a good supper and served you, of course, totally as volunteers. You're going to leave here and go to convocation where the community is going to bestow upon you about $60,000 worth of awards for a small community the size of Flin Flon, I've got a lot of colleagues who are principals of schools twice our size. It's just mind-boggling, $60,000 worth of scholarships. They can't believe it. We have 2 pages of $500 scholarships, and they brag to me that they have a $500 scholarship in their school. And we got 2 pages of them. So there's no comparison for this community to anything else that I've ever found in existence in Manitoba. So that's something I want you to be aware of. And you're going to see when you go to the Safe Grad Party, hundreds of parents volunteering their time and their energies over the last months to get ready to make sure that you enjoy yourself, that this is a special evening for you. You live in a special community. There's no other place like Flin Flon. I wasn't born here, but I'm fortunate enough to have lived about 26 years of my life here. And this is a very special community. And you have to remember, when you leave here, take a little piece of it with you and start that seed growing wherever you go. Whatever community you go to, take a little piece of Flin Flon, a little piece of Hapnot, and you plant that seed where you go. You have lots of skills and talents and academic ability, there's no doubt of that. And there'll be hundreds and thousands of other people with the same skills and abilities, but they won't have that little piece of Flin Flon that you have. And you can make your community better, you can make somebody else's life better if you behave as the people behave in this community toward you. And if you remember that and take that with you, you will have been successful as a graduate of Hapnot Collegiate. Okay, have a good time. My best wishes from the staff. And we've got about, what have we got? Well, we kind of fiddle around up here and killed enough time so that just enough time for you to kind of relax, stretch a little bit, and get over to Whitney Forum. So enjoy the rest of the evening.
The Grade 12 Honor Awards, in order of merit, with averages ranging from 94.2 to 80.8. In order of merit, Darla Mickelson. Jen Chorney. Aaron Payton. Jennifer Kell. Chris Fowler. Marcia Black. Chris Evans. Alexandra Zilke. Karen Cole. Todd Dearman. Richard Mason.
Institute of Chartered Accountants of Manitoba Prize awarded to Darla Mickelson. Sportswoman of the Year, Jen Chorney. Sportsman of the Year, Kelly Kozar. Flin Flon Historical Society Award presented to Brett Dow. Flin Flon Bomber Old Timers Bursary awarded to Marcia Black. The Order of the Royal Purple Auxiliary Bursary was awarded to Natasha Daniluk. R.M. and Ellen McIsaac Memorial Bursary awarded to Chris Ballard. Friendship Center Art Wallenberg Bursary presented to Michelle Kuzdak and Barb Olette. Creighton Cooperative Community Center Bursary presented to Hillary Fieber and Carmen Patterson. The Bingo Palace bursaries were awarded to Karen Rowe, David Goodfellow, Ken Van Kunent, Karen Dohan, and Wendy Blackman. Larry Geringer Memorial Bursary awarded to Sean Doverspike. Hapnot Collegiate Endowment Fund presented to Chris Edel and Alexandra Zilke. George VI Bursary given to Todd Dearman. Tri-Service Bursary awarded to Richard Mason. Oddfellows and Rebecca's Bursary awarded to Colleen White. The Ruth Betts Memorial Bursary awarded to Shonda Sims. Flin Flon School Division No. 46 Bursary, Corey Norman. Noreen T. Murray Memorial Bursary presented to David Nyber. Local Legion Ladies Auxiliary No. 37 Bursaries presented to Carmela Smart and Kim Rideout. The Victor Hook Memorial Bursary won by Lori Coles. Neil McClellan Memorial Bursary awarded to Tara Good. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers presented to Robert Hinks. Steel Workers Memorial Bursaries were awarded to Sherry Perkins and Corey Laverne. Recipient of the Flin Flon Fire Department Bursary, Tarna Logan. Flin Flon Arts Council Bursary awarded to Sherry Fox. Harry Yee Memorial Bursary presented to Margaret Coe. Grad 92 Bursary awarded to Tracy Pallmeyer. Flin Flon Trades Association recipients were Karen Rowe, Robert Hinks, Jennifer Studer, and Fawn McLean. Copper Lights Chapter of Registered Nurses Bursary awarded to Carmela Smart. Knights of Columbus No. 2746 Bursary awarded to Ramel Saltis. Lion L Bursaries awarded to Alexandra Zilke and Jennifer McCalco. The Alexander's Auto Ranch Bursaries awarded to Curtis Rouse and Sean Spellacy. Catholic Women's League Bursary awarded to Kim LaRock. Creighton School Division Bursaries awarded to Hillary Fieber and Jody Lyle. United Steelworkers Local No. 7975 Bursary awarded to Dallas Spiller. Betty Johnson Memorial Bursary presented to Jennifer Piquel. W.H. Roos Bursary awarded to Leanne LeCaplin. Lynn Girardi Memorial Bursary presented to Chris Squires. Canet Bursary won by Kelly Kozar. North of 53 Consumers Co-op Bursary awarded to Dwayne Reckdahl. The Denair Beach Trust Fund Bursary awarded to Corey Norman. UBC Entrance Scholarship awarded to Aaron Payton. Chown Entrance Scholarship won by Jennifer Piquel. Nominated for Award of Merit, Curtis Rouse. Certificate of Honor, Hilary Feber. Certificate of Merit, Hilary Feber. National Book Award, University of Toronto, Darla Mickelson. Sparling Trophy, Tara Good. The Governor General's Bronze Medal awarded to Darla Mickelson. Athletic awards were given out to Jen Chorney, Aaron Payton, Jennifer Pical, Nikki Isaac, Marcia Black, Kyle Kelbert, Carrie Mansell, Todd Dearman, David Day, and Cameron Patterson. HBM&S scholarships were awarded to Jen Chorney, Aaron Payton, and Jennifer Pical. The W.A. Green Scholarship was presented to Darla Mickelson.
At this time, I'd like to call on Ray Sharan to give the valedictorian address. Ray?
Mr. Chairman, honored guests, parents, teachers, and fellow graduates, I'd like to start off by thanking the Gold Belt Gazette for putting my speech in a little early, so there's going to be some changes. You know, I thought I worked hard enough, but I guess not. So if you're following along in your paper, just put it down, because there's going to be some changes. So I'd like to thank the editor of the Gold Belt Gazette. Thank you. Now I'd like to get serious here and just say this is kind of odd, me doing a speech, because I'm usually not too serious. And since I'm not too serious, I'd try to make this short and to the point. Well, thank you. No, not yet. I would also like to thank the parents and teachers for their efforts and cooperation. If it wasn't for them, where would we be today? With our parents' wisdom and understanding, they have shown us how to better ourselves in everything we do. Also helping us push ourselves to our everyday lifetime goals. Speaking of parents, I was asked today by a couple of my friends, Mr. Benson and a couple others. Someone asked me, they said, what two books helped you the most through your school? I looked at them and I said, I have to say my mom's cookbook and my dad's checkbook. People say that teachers are the bad guys, but they're the ones that make succeeding so much better. The teachers of Hapnot have helped us through some rough times. They have also given us some good times, but they're still happy to see us go. You think that I'm glad to graduate? My teachers threw a party for me and didn't even invite me. Like, thanks a lot, eh? It'll be the last time I ever talk to you guys again. I'd like to say a little something about friends. The friendships made in Hapnot are the friendships that last a lifetime. As I look around in here, I can feel the excitement and tension in the air. And the thing that scares me about today, I might not see some of my friends again. Even so, the good times that we shared together have remained in our memories, and they cannot be taken away. For example, it was our first slave day. I was in grade 9. My master, which is a very good friend of mine today, made me crawl around on my knees with 2 pieces of carpet, putting in front of every step he took. Nice guy. I also think that everyone will remember this year's dinner theater due to the controversy. This is one year that went very fast, and I did not want it to end. But now it's time to thank the most important people of all, ourselves, the individuals, for putting in the long hours studying. No studying. We are winging all the tests. We also owe ourselves for sitting in the classroom for 6 hours a day, hot or cold. Now we have finally made it through high school. Fortunately, life does not end after high school. It only begins. This is the beginning of our life, and there's a lot more journeys ahead. The best is yet to come. I would like to wrap things up by thanking the graduating class for choosing me to speak on their behalf. This has been a great honor and something I will cherish for the rest of my life. Lastly, I'd like to say, this is our night, and there will never be another tonight. Thank you.
Now I'd like to call on Ray Sharan to give the valedictorian address. Ray?
Now I'd like to call on Ray Sharan to give the valedictorian address. Thank you. Now I'd like to call on Ray Sharan to give the valedictorian address. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray. I'd like to now call on Mr. Peter Smalley, a longtime teacher, fellow colleague. Peter.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Good evening. I stand here tonight wondering if this is really happening to me. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that I would be asked to address a graduating class at Hapnot Collegiate. It is truly an honor. I would like to say thank you to the graduating class. You have given me something that I feel every person should receive at some time in their life, no matter who we are or what we do. To be acknowledged as having made a difference, however small, in someone's life is very gratifying. I spoke with the Student Council President, Tara Good, a couple of weeks ago and asked her if there was a particular issue that she wanted addressed. Tara told me that I was free to handle it as I saw fit, but maybe I should make it something that should be inspirational, you know, something to fit the occasion. As I toyed with a number of ideas, the words motivate, inspire, and many others kept coming to me. In the end, I finally had to admit that that kind of expectation was simply beyond me. To have attempted anything of such a nature would have been a mistake. I've decided to share with you some of my own personal feelings and musings. In search of something profound to say, I found myself at my old high school talking with some of my old teachers. It didn't take too long to realize that some of the most important lessons I ever learned came during my years as a student at Windsor Park Collegiate in Winnipeg. Through interaction with other students and teachers, I learned the value of teamwork. From sports to the school yearbook, I learned that working with others is a fundamental part of life. Its benefits have been many. Also, with the aid of an incredible school guidance counselor, I learned how important it is to communicate. You have to be a good listener as well. You aren't the only one who needs to be heard. I also learned that you have to be yourself. Yes, sometimes it is hard to be different from the crowd. Doing your own thing sometimes can alienate you. But when it comes down to it, there are only two things that you can take with you when you leave this world: your name and who you are. You should be proud of both, because that's who you are. Your friends and you yourself will have respect for the real you. I would also like to take advantage of this situation and tell you some other lessons I have learned recently. About 14 months ago, I was informed that I had a form of leukemia. In this past 14 months, I have come to appreciate many things that I had at one time taken for granted. During my trips to Winnipeg for treatment, I met a group of people who looked after me with incredible care and devotion. I would wish that you graduates can take your place in society with the dedication and effort that I saw in people such as Susan, Marion, Nancy, Carrie, Dr. James Johnson, Elan, and Michelle, the people who took care of me. I've also found the true meaning of friendship. My friends are very near and dear to me. They have taught me that no matter how rich you are, you can never be richer than with your friends at your side. Names like Betty Bordas, who have been truly an inspiration to me. My curling team and their wives, Richard and Karen, Glenn and Gwen, Gordy and Jody, George and Nora. Thank you, folks. You mean the world to me. I would also like to thank my colleagues in the school division. Their support has been overwhelming. Last but not least, I learned about finding personal strength. I found out how much a good, solid relationship can help you conquer almost anything. I learned that a good relationship has to be worked at, but you can never get anything great without working hard at it. For all of these, I thank my dear wife, Kathy. And now those musings I mentioned. How do you get along with your parents? Do you treat them with the respect that they deserve? Do you respect their authority? For many years now, you have been nurtured by your family. Have you ever stopped to consider what your families have done for you? Have you ever stopped to think about the fact that your families have given of themselves to get you here tonight? Why not take a few moments tonight or in the next couple of days to make sure you let your family know that you appreciate all they have done for you? Why not make a promise to be the best that you can be and show them their efforts were not in vain? Then there's your school and your teachers. Have you shown them that their respect that they deserve? Remember, you have the right to question and expect answers. Don't thumb your nose at authority. The job market and the rest of the world doesn't want or need that kind of respect. Stand up for what you believe is right and use that to help build your character. How about your fellow students? Do you respect their differences or dwell on them? Do you accept someone else's right to be themselves? Do you label others as being different, yet feel sorry if you yourself are treated that way? And just how does your self-respect measure up? Can you look in the mirror and say that you are the person you like you are the person that you like when you look in the mirror? Do you see a person who has compassion for others? Do you see a person who lives a life free of racism and bigotry? Do you see a person who gives as much back to the world as you take out? Do you have a sense of pride in yourself? Do you have friends for friendship or convenience? The way you answer these questions should help you evaluate what you personally have to offer the world. Introspection will help build and develop your character. I should stop here and mention briefly that I am sure that some of us present tonight have not grown up as happy as others. I am sure that some of the stories you could tell would not be pleasant. If you know that you haven't been given a fair shake, stand and rise above it. Take the proper steps to put it all behind you. Dig deep inside and use it as a lesson not to be repeated in your own life. For many of you, the completion of grade 12 will mean relocating to find work and further education. Take your desires and skills and go get them. It is a world where second best is not really good enough anymore. Give your world the best you have to offer. While you are out there giving it all you've got, remember the North. Remember that you have an incredible support network of family, friends, teachers, and community behind you. We will always be here to lend an ear to listen to you, to give you a smile when you need to laugh, and a shoulder when you need to cry. What I have given you is a bunch of words. Actions do speak louder than words, and that part is up to you. You have been given the basic framework upon which to build happy, productive lives. The world owes you nothing. The world was here for a long time before you arrived, and it shall be here for a long time after you are gone. Go out and earn a piece of it that you can call your own. Be happy at what you do. Be the best that you can be, but don't forget to have a happy life at the same time. In closing, I'd like to say thank you.
I'd like now to do the introduction of the graduates and the presentation of diplomas. We'll call Mr. Brent Lethbridge up, and Mr. Al Mills will do the introduction of the grads.
Okay, we'll start with Kim Anderson. Alicia Bigelow. Marcia Black. Wendy Blackman. Jen Chorney. Rhonda Crisp. Lori Coles. Natasha Daniluk. Jody Derman. Karen Doham. Hillary Faber. Sherry Fox. Rhonda Gauthier. Tara Good. Lisa Hapley. Shelley Hook. Paula Hopkinson. Cassie Jeffrey. Marla Jessup. Margaret Coe. Michelle Kuzdak. Kim LaRock. Leanne LeCapelin. Tarna Logan. Jody Lyle. Lisa Martin. Fawn McLean. Shauna McIntyre. Jennifer McCalco. Darla Mickelson. Barb Olette. Pam Palmer. Wendy Palmer. Aaron Payton. Carmen Patterson. Sherry Perkins. Jennifer Piquel. Kelly Plawicki. Tracy Paulmeyer. Shauna Radix. Susan Reed. Kim Rideout. Karen Rowe. Haley Shearer. Shonda Sims. Carmela Smart. Tracy Smith. Dallas Spiller. Stacy Stadnick. Jennifer Studer. Nicole Chetlock. Rebecca Thomas. Colleen White. Lorlee Wisniak. Angela Wood. Alexandra Zilke. Kevin Allen.
I've got an envelope for you.
Chris Ballard. Brian Benson. Lance Betteridge. Derek Bezo. Jason Bezpalko. Richard Billick. Jason Belinsky. Colin Billy. Brad Bomey. Clinton Bowes. Kevin Carrier. Glenn Chambers. Michael Cohn. Wayne Corners. Kevin Dallas. Jan Deans. Dearman. Sean Doverspike. Sean Dundas. Kelly Eastman. Chris Adel. Nelson Faber. Ron Fitzpatrick. Neil Garuk. David Goodfellow. Darren Gordon. Brad Grant. Chris Harris. Darren Hogerud. Robert Hinks. Conrad Hines. Carl Johnson. Wade Johnston. David Kiner. Kyle King. Kelly Kozar. Aaron Labar. Corey Lane. Corey Laverne. Aaron Long. Chris Malcolm. Richard Mason. David Nyber. Corey Norman. Darren Oliver. John Prasad Singh. Travis Peters. Lauren Ratchuk. Carl Riedel. Dwayne Reckdahl. Rob Richard. Danny Ross. Curtis Rouse. Mike Rutherford. Jason Schaefer. Ray Sharan. Ramel Saltis. Sean Spellacy. Chris Squires. Colin Stariwala. Robert Steedman. Jason Stein. Chris Stewart. Jeff Stuckless. John Suchaplas. Jody Susky. Ken Van Koonent. Darren Ward. Jordan Watson. Curtis Watt. Nolan Weir. James Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure then to present the graduating class of Hapnot Collegiate 1992.
guys are like serious.
No. Oh, close up.
Someone get a video camera.
You guys ready? Yeah! Well, let's go!